City for the Band Fest, but we got to stop on by the North Iowa Area Community College here, and I'm with Josie, who is the program manager of the Continuing Education Department. So thank you so much for taking time today.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, when I realized what your job is, I can't imagine you have 5 minutes in the day, so I appreciate it.
There are actually several of us who are program managers here. I do part of them. So.
Okay, well good. I'm glad you've got a team because you have so much here at this community college. It's really amazing. One of the things that we're going to talk about is the dog grooming. So tell us a little bit about that program.
I think our dog grooming program piloted, I believe, last summer or fall.
Oh,
summer
so it's
or fall.
New. Okay.
It's a really new program. We have our campus across town called Canine Campus. And
okay.
It's a really nice facility. Everything's brand new in there.
Cool. Yeah, I suppose with a brand new program, that's really fun to be able to, have a nice new facility where you get to take your classes at. Yeah. And so I was curious is this like a traditional, we start in September, we end in May. What does this look like if you enroll?
That's the beauty of our continuing ed department is we have a lot of freedom with how we schedule and run things. So currently our dog grooming is running in cohorts and it runs all throughout the year.
Okay.
So it's a 10-week program and you just have to call the continuing ed office to find out when our offerings will be and to sign up and register for that.
Nice. That sounds pretty easy.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there is a huge demand right now. We're just visiting with someone who said, yeah, I live over here and it's forever till I get an appointment for a dog groomer.
Yeah, I have a couple golden retrievers myself and it's usually at least a month out.
Oh, wow.
I live over by Charles City, so to get them in, to get them groomed. And I just know in the area, they're looking for dog groomers. People are always looking to have their dogs groomed. It needs to be done on a scheduled basis.
Yes.
And especially if you can open up your own dog grooming salon, you're really setting yourself up for success.
Yeah. Speaking of setting people up for success, it really sounds like you do that with your students here. Like not only do you give them the skills, the dog grooming skills, but you've got an entrepreneurial class as well.
Yeah, we have an amazing dog grooming instructor. She came to us and then we also incorporated an entrepreneurial piece. So in that section of the class, students learn how to kind of set up and financially manage their own dog grooming salon.
That's huge. So often I think entrepreneurs they're so passionate about whatever it is they do, but you don't also have the skills of running a business, and so you really set them up to succeed.
Absolutely, and this way it gives students who go through the program the opportunity to either go work somewhere else as a dog groomer or open up their own dog grooming salon.
Yeah, that's amazing. You've also got the ability for people to stay here, like to live in the dorms.
Yeah, so NIACC has the dorms, which are very nice.
Yes.
And we actually have a couple of students staying in the dorms over the summer for our summer cohort.
Nice.
So the dorms are not just for our full-time students.
I would have never guessed that in a million years. So
yeah,
it sounds like there's just so much support. So if you're at all thinking, this could be a really good career change for me, like you said, high demand, that's what we always need. It's the worst when you go to school for something and you get out and then you're like, oh, there's no jobs. So there are guaranteed jobs here. And in fact, it might be your own business that you get to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what is the best way for us to lead people to get in touch with you?
I would have them contact either our education to employment team or call the continuing education office.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Josie. Anything I'm forgetting?
I would just like to mention that we have a really great team of support in our education to employment team. They can help assess your needs and where you're at and what you need and help you break through those barriers so that you're successful.
That's awesome. I love that. What a community, true meaning of a community college. Yeah, fantastic. So nice to be here. Thank you so much. All right, we'll be back with more Midwest Access after this.